welcome back to Pseudo Gameplay TV for episode 2 of our Let's Play for Pokemon Shield. We, in our last episode, picked up our starter, who is, for this playthrough, going to be Grookey, who I've nicknamed Subtle. Again, every Pokemon that I catch and name will have a name that references a song lyric, so if you have a guess, be sure to put it down in the comments below, and I will pin that if you get it right. But without further ado, let's continue through and pick up the next couple of characters and continue through the story, shall we? Pseudo, did you hear that just now? The gate's open, and the Wooloo that was there... It was tackling the fence pretty hard earlier. You don't think it actually broke through there, did you? But it's off limits. Nobody's supposed to go in there. I remember the professor's granddaughter went in once, and she came back in a real state, and it was nothing compared to the earful she got from the professor afterward. Pseudo, what do you say? We gotta save it, right? Even if we're not supposed to, this is the kind of scene where you simply have to do what's needed. Hope you're ready for anything, because we're going in, Pseudo. Quite foggy and hard to see in here, isn't it? That Wooloo, where do you think it got off to? The fog is really coming on thick now. If we don't find that Pokemon soon, this might be trouble. Let's see if we can make our way through this grass without an encounter. That's not going to happen. Probably fast forward or cut through most of these fights, but... Here's a little Rookidee. Now, I can't catch this one, but I do anticipate using a Rookidee. I think I can pretty much do whatever I want, because... Ominous howl. Did you hear that? Was that a Pokemon crying out, you think? Well, we're going to run into something. Yeah, this part of the game is designed to have you run into something in every patch of grass. All right, let's head down this path and see what we can find. Come on, Pseudo. That Wooloo might be in real trouble. This is mad. I can't even see my own hand in front of my face. I think I get now why this place is off limits. What in the... And interesting that we're seeing a legendary this early on. It's probably going to steamroll me if we're being honest. Or it'll do that. What? The move had no effect on it. Try something else, though I don't think it's going to be much better. Knocked out cold. Up, Pseudo. What? Lee? How'd you manage to find your way in here? You're pants with directions. You always get lost. Oh, that's nice to hear from a little brother who had me worried sick. I'd been waiting ages for you two, and you never showed. Of course I came looking for the both of you. Wait, where's the Wooloo? We were trying to rescue that Wooloo. And of course, Charizard was able to track him down. The little chap's just fine. Though all of you had fainted by the time I found you here. You know this place is out of bounds, but it took courage to come in here all the same. And I can understand well enough why you did it. You did good, Hop. Don't forget to tell your mom we're off to Wedgehurst now. She'll go spare if you leave without a word. Even worse than Lee just did. Here we go. This is quite the big step, you know. My first step towards becoming the next champion. Guess I'll probably train up Sobble a bit by having it battle against Pokemon in the tall grass. And of course we're forced to go through the grass here, but that's a little Rickety. And I think I want it. Alrighty. Well, I'll take a Rickety any day. We're going to give the name Evil Surprise. So if you can figure out what song this name is in reference to, and you get it right, I will pin your comment down below. Hey, Leon. Well done. You reached the goal and managed to find the Pokemon Research Lab. You did a far sight better than I did my first time. I'm hopeless with directions. Now, in we go. I've got to give it to Professor Magnolia. Everything in here looks fascinating. What is it today, Leon? Looking for info on another never-before-seen super-strong Pokemon? I wish you'd stop with those outlandish requests. What kind of an introduction is that? Did you forget we were rivals during our gym challenge? It wasn't just Yampa helping you out. I did too. Anyway, nice to meet you. Name's Sonia. I'm the professor's assistant. This is Pseudo. He's a new Pokemon trainer. Set him on the right path, would you? What does he think I am? He's always got his head in the clouds. No wonder he gets lost all the time. Oh, it looks like you've got a Rotom phone. Hey there, Rotom. Rotom phones are handy little things, aren't they? They've got a map and a navigation tool. That said, Leon still gets lost, so... Oh, sorry. So tell me, do you know a lot about Pokemon? You bet. Well said. In that case, I'll make sure that you can use the Pokédex on your Rotom phone. Just so you know, that Pokédex is a gift from my Gran. Could you let Gran know that you received the Pokédex? She lives in the house down along Route 2. The professor's house is down at the end of Route 2, so let's head there and give our teams a chance to train up a bit along the way. And let's catch our next one here. So after thinking about this for a minute or two, I decided that the best name for Chewtle and the lyric that I'm trying to go for is Beyond Bliss. If you can name either or, we'll make sure that we can get those comments pinned so you know what song they're in reference to. But look, it's the professor. So have you unraveled all the secrets of the Dynamax phenomenon yet? Oh, goodness, no. The whole thing is still full of questions. I hoped that my granddaughter would take over my research, but... Dear me, I'm sorry. I didn't even notice my guests. My name is Magnolia. Welcome, young trainers. Now come, let's head indoors. Hey, Professor, do us a favor, would you? Help me convince Lee that he should endorse us for the Champions Challenge. Oh, Leon, why wouldn't you endorse them? Hop and Pseudo only just started out as Pokemon trainers. There's still loads they don't know yet. Dearie, I thought your dream was to have everyone in the Gala region become strong trainers. Isn't that right? Well, yeah, you're not wrong. That goal's precisely the reason I gave both of them Pokemon, in fact. Right then. In that case, how about this? Let's see if you two can show me a brilliant battle that I'm left with no choice but to endorse you. I'm rather interested in seeing how you two young trainers battle, too. Listen, you two. The reason I'm unbeatable is because I learn from every battle I see or take part in. That's how I've gotten to where I am today. So show me something good in this battle. Oof. Oof. Gutted that I lost. But I'd expect nothing less from my rival. Pseudo? Hop? Well, after seeing a match like that one, I suppose I've got little choice but to give both of you an endorsement as champion. Huh? What's that? Kinda happened after you brought it to my attention, but sure. They say wishing stars fall down to those who have a true wish in their heart, you know. Those wishing stars are composed of a curious sort of rock containing unknown power. They are one of the most precious resources we have here in the Gala region. But they won't do a thing for you in that state. Give them to me now, and I'll have you sorted. I do understand your excitement, young man, but don't get carried away. You want to save your energy for tomorrow's journey. Good morning to you, young challengers. Pseudo, Hop, these are for you. Those are your Dynamax bands. I made them by fitting the wishing stars you found last night into those bands. Thanks, Professor. This is brilliant. It's just like the one Lee has on him, too. Now we can Dynamax our Pokemon like he does. My word, you don't waste any time, do you? Come on, Pseudo. I'll beat you to the station. Well, that's going to do it for today's episode. But thanks again for enjoying and following along. If you have any guesses to the different songs that the Pokemon names are based off of, I'll show them to you here one more time. So feel free to take a guess on the names that I have listed here. If you get any of the answers right, I will make sure to pin your answer down in the comments below. But thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Take care.